People don't like it, so what? Don't care. I've had people on a ship come up to me after a show or in the elevator and actually say to me, I don't think you're very funny. Oh yeah, it happens. And I will look at them and say, I believe you. It doesn't make any difference if they think I'm funny. I know I'm funny. If you don't think I'm funny, I understand. I said, you know what, sir? I don't really care for Bruce Springsteen's music, but I wouldn't go up to his face and tell him he sucks. Bullying technically is when you gang up on somebody or you vocally go after somebody to intimidate them using power. That is bullying. When people say nasty, rude things to you, here's what they're trying to do. Remember the circus? You know, the circus is gone now. Remember the circus? Elephants walk in. There's a trainer walking with every elephant has a trainer. They have a long stick with the hook on it, if you remember. Anytime that elephant gets out of line, they take that hook and they can bring that elephant to its knees by getting that hook around a nerve around the elephant's ear. That's all the bullies try to do to you. They are looking for the nerve. And who's the worst people that knows every single nerve you have? Your family. Anybody come from a smart aleck family like me? If you came from a smart aleck family, you have a great wit, you have the lowest self-esteem on planet Earth, or you have so much anger you have to stop yourself from not killing them going to prison. That's what happens with all that. It does, really. It builds up inside of you. You got to get away. You got to get away to get it out. And it's imperative the way you think about yourself. Say anything you want about me, and I do not care. Say one thing about me being overweight, squatty, chubby, portly, whatever you want to call it, it hits a nerve inside of me. Why? I was teased as a kid. If you're overweight, you know that. I see a lot of heads nodding now. If you're overweight, you're teased as a kid, and it hurt, and it gets right to a nerve. It's all the way you think about yourself. Maybe I'm portly, maybe I'm squatty, maybe I'm chubby, whatever. I am a nutritional overachiever. That is the way I choose to think about myself. See the difference? See the difference? I'm a nutritional overachiever. I may be vertically challenged. I'm horizontally proficient. It's all the way you think about yourself. If kids can hear something funny and they don't hear the insult and they can come back with a funny line, that's how you develop wit. They can't do that. You know, in schools right now, if a kid says something to another kid and that kid holds his ground and says something back, the kid that says something back is in just as much trouble as the kid who started it. Did you know that? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. How is that kid supposed to learn how to stand up for themselves? Let me tell you about Tara, little Tara. This would qualify being bullied. She's sitting at her desk. The teacher leaves the class. 3 girls come up to her and say, Tara, you're adopted. Yes, she was adopted. She was quite comfortable with it, what you're about to hear. And they said, you're adopted, really? Your parents gave you away? They didn't even love you to keep you? That's what these kids said. Nasty bullying. And Tara, she said, Mr. Nastor, I stood up on my back heels and looked at them right in the face and said, no, my parents now love me and chose me. Your parents got what they got. 9 years old. What did Tara do? She stood up to him. Here's what happens when you say something back to somebody and you look them in the eye, 3 things happen. One thing is, I'm smarter than you, I'm funnier than you, and I can outthink you. I'm going to add a 4th thing to there. You don't bother me. The 3 most important things to remain bully-proof, and even to get to be bully-proof, is to stand up for yourself, laugh at yourself, and I'll prove the 3rd one by this next story. 13-year-old Wendy told me this story. She said, we started this camp after school for my brother, who's severely autistic. The kind, he's stuck in a chair, they don't move around much and not high functioning. So Wendy and her friends and parents all start this camp after school, and she said, Mr. Nestor, I love it. We have so much fun. We play games with them, we do art with them, we dance, we sing, and her eyes are so lit up, and I go, you love it, don't you, Wendy? She goes, oh, yes, I do. I look forward to it after school. I can't wait till school's over so I can go do it. And I said, Wendy, I got to ask you, but what do you do when people make fun of you? And she said, what do you mean? She was that innocent. I go, well, you have rubber bands on your braces, and you're pretty tall for your age, and you got pretty thick glasses. Do people ever make fun of you about that? She said, Mr. Nastor, why would I care about people like that or people that make fun of me? I'm too busy having fun, helping my brother after school with all of my friends, having a great time. And that's the 3rd one, helping other people with the gifts you have. This also applies in the workplace. Let You Just Have to Laugh come out to you in your workplace and show how you can become bully-proof and share with you stories that work and techniques that let you remain bully-proof and lead a joyful life at work or at home and let the bullies just go away.